Hello there, guys. How is everyone doing today? Well, we're almost through the month of June. We had, of course, the 11th anniversary of the Michael Jackson death announcement, the beginning of the death hoax. We also had the second anniversary to Papa Joe, his real death. He was 89 years old. He almost, he was about a month shy or so of 90. He almost made it to 90, and that's a pretty exclusive club, making it to 90 years old, especially with the life that he has lived. Oh my God, what a journey and what a life lived. What a life and what a dedication to your kids and their success. It was hard doing what he did, and that's why they got it hard, because it was hard. Joe knew what it was like. You know, the funny thing is, that morning Joe woke me up. Joe woke me up that morning. I did not know that it was the anniversary of his death announcement, but when I woke up, the first thing I thought about was Papa Joe. And I was like, do I have any pictures with Papa Joe? You know, because he called me several times. We had several conversations on the phone. He wanted to buy the behind the scenes of the Michael Jackson trial documentary, which was renamed Michael Jackson, the Trial and Triumph of the King of Pop. And I saw Joe many times, and he was tough, but he was always cordial to me. And I forgot at the time when I woke up and said, did I have any pictures with Papa Joe? I had forgotten that I attended Papa Joe's birthday in 2007. So he was a young buck then, 2007, so 89, 79. He was like 77 years old, I think, in 2007, you know? And if my math is right, he was 70 something, because he was born, I think, 1929, and so if he was born 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 90. Anyway, he was probably 78 years old, 78. I don't know. You guys do the math. But it was 2007. So if he died at 89 minus 11, that's 78 years old. It was his 78th birthday. And I attended it. If you go on my website, michaeljacksoninsider.com, I have one or two pictures of me with him there. I didn't pull it up. But anyway, Papa Joe, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have enhanced my life with the Jackson 5. With your sons and your daughters, Janet, who I was so proud of when she came out with Control. Did you guys know that Cecil promoted Janet's album before that? Yeah, so, and then Cecil's dad is on the Thriller album, Michael's Thriller album, Cecil Holmes, in the credits, in the thank yous, because Cecil Holmes, his dad, bigwig, and Cecil did some important stuff too. So just kind of, you know, refreshing you guys. You can go on the Thriller album or the Thriller 25 and look in the thank yous, and you'll see Cecil Holmes there. And that's his dad. Okay. And there's other stuff like Cecil, my Cecil, knew Kai Chase, the chef. There's a picture somewhere around of Cecil and Kai Chase. And Earth, Wind and Fire, I think they were all together. Cecil knows her. And Cecil knows a lot of people. I didn't mean to talk about that. I did not mean to talk about that because I don't have that stuff pulled up. But there is some leftover stuff. I got a lot of stuff to tell you guys about. Hopefully I won't be on too long, but I got several things to tell you guys about. Alive 4. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. We're going to read some reviews later. Okay. Or you can go on the Vimeo account for Alive 4. And read some of the reviews. Some of you guys have said it's the best out of all 4 of the documentaries. And that means so much to me and Cecil. You know, I told you guys it took us about 800 hours to finish that documentary. It's a real documentary, a real in-depth investigation. We tried to make it upbeat. We tried to make it fun and exciting with some bams and oh my gods and hold your mouths, and share it with your friends, because it's a standalone documentary, even though you should really watch 1, 2, and 3 first. But I had to make it to where it's its own documentary, right? It's really good. So Cecil and I are going to try to start making a trailer or a commercial for it. We have kind of an announcement for it commercial, but not really a trailer that shows some of the content. If you guys see, do me a favor, if you guys see my post about Alive 4, can you please just share it? Can you share it for me? Thank you so much. You know, we don't make very much money. We don't get any type of promotion or advertising in any kind of widespread anything. You know, one of the fans said, you know, because Roger Freeman decided he's going to tell something that's been told, you know, 11 years ago. Michael Jackson is dead. You know, duh. That's, of course, people know that that was announced. That's nothing new. I'm saying the new thing is, no, he's not dead. That's the new news, that he's not dead and that he faked his death. And that's what these documentaries prove without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm going to show you an enhancement to another clue today. Okay, today. Enhancement to a clue that I have in Alive 2 or Alive 3 today. Okay, that happened after we finished Alive 4. So Alive 4, The Missing Pieces, if you see my promotion, please retweet or share it. Please, guys, please, so that I can afford to do Alive 5. I want to be able to afford to do Alive 5. I still got more stuff to tell you. So please, if you guys can, retweet that. Alive 4, The Missing Pieces, it has my heart. It has my heart. Of course, I talk about Peter Michael Bobby. Got more stuff for him. Brandon Howard, Omar Batty, and more Michael clues. More Michael clues, and Marcus Williams. I got him in there. Okay, guys. So for Go From Ashes, it's in there. So and some more stuff that Michael has left for us, and some stuff by the Paris and Prince, of course. And Latoya and Deals. Oh my God. And I rap in it. So if you guys have not seen it, please do. Okay. So one guy, Kellen, was so sweet. He called me a rap master. It didn't take me very long to rap that song. It didn't. You know, I didn't spend a whole bunch of time on it. I just kind of learned the words and just kind of found a beat and just kind of did what I did. You know, so you guys, so funny and so cute with that. Okay, so anyway, Siedah Garrett, let's say a little something about her. She did an interview, and she told a story about Michael and you know, how she regrets that the reason why Sheryl Crow ended up singing a duet with Michael, Can't Stop Loving You, is because Siedah quit the tour to go make her own album, which she says she now regrets. Okay, but she's so sweet. And whoever did that interview, I'm so sorry, I forgot who you were who did that interview with her. But I will find it and I will put it in the credits, or I'll put it as a comment. Let's see what else. Okay. There's something that I posted, but I don't think it's deserving. It's on my Facebook page. I'm not sure it's deserving of Alive. Oh yeah, the naysayers, Roger Freeman, right? And so anyway, so Roger Freeman's gonna, you know, say, believe me, guys, believe me. You know, I got receipts. Nothing but words. Nothing but words. Where's your receipts? Saying that he was on the phone with Frank DeLeo when Frank DeLeo closed Michael's eyes at the hospital. Number one, Frank DeLeo is dead, so we can't ask him if that's true. Number one. Number two, don't call me crazy, okay? It's crazy that anybody believes that stupid concocted story that Michael Jackson, that Conrad Murray treated Michael Jackson like he was a bum on the streets and just gonna give him drugs and go leave and go talk to his girlfriend on the phone, and he's gonna, come on. It's just too stupid. It's too stupid of a death. It's too ridiculous of a death. And don't underestimate me and think that I'm just crazy, and because you can't figure it out and thinking about it in 2 seconds, and you can't figure out the reason why there were 2 trials, and you can't figure it out, doesn't mean that I'm stupid. I figured it out because I put in the time, the work, and the effort. And another fan who's a naysayer, she had said something about Nobody listens to the death hoax community. They're a niche community within the Michael Jackson fan community. Well, she has 5,000 Twitter followers and I got 18. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, now, of course, it's going to be a small portion of the entire worldwide Michael Jackson fan base, even though fans from 55 countries have watched my live documentaries. But anyway, the reason why is because I'm not a big media company. I can't reach the whole world population. I can't reach 6 billion people over and over and over again. I don't have that kind of money or that kind of clout or that kind of reach. So I try to do the best that I can to reach as many as I can. And then once somebody opens their mind to it and they watch the Alive trilogy, now it's an Alive docu-series or an Alive quartet. A live docu-series, there's no way you're going to walk away and go, yep, Michael's dead. There's just no way. It's impossible. It's impossible. Because I prove to you through every means I can without being able to go and open up that crypt myself. Believe me, if I can go open up that crypt myself, I would. But it's empty. I already know. I already know. Because nothing else makes sense. Nothing else makes sense. So I need you guys' help, you believers. Okay? Here we go. Because I need to afford to do a live 5. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This cut off from my last live, and it's from Jafar. Okay, the cut off. And it says, it's easier to fool people than to convince them they have been fooled. It's a quote from Mark Twain. And I think there was another quote that was, the reports of my death are greatly exaggerated, right? I think that might have been Mark Twain too. But it was on my Pseudocide website when I had it. It was a quote that I used to use when I first did Pseudocide. Oh yeah, add Pseudocide in there too. You watch just Pseudocide, Prisoner of Fame, all 4 of my, I don't even have the 6th finger, all 4 of my live documentaries. There's no way you're going to believe that Michael Jackson is dead. There's just no way. There's just no way. You're going to be wham, bam, shocked, awed, oh my God, all that stuff. But anyway, so I thought that quote was quite, because it's kind of true. It's easier to fool people than it is to convince them that they have been fooled. Okay? That, he posted that the eve before the 11th anniversary of the death announcement. He posted that on the 24th. And in some places in the world, maybe the 25th. I don't know where Jafar is when he posted that. Maybe he meant to post it on the 25th, wherever he's at. I know he lives in LA, but maybe he was in New York, or maybe he was in Brazil. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So a lot of people don't want to, admit that they were fooled. And so because they don't want to check into it, they want to insult me and us believers, when we are fantastic investigators. I can't get away with anything telling you guys it's not true without you guys calling me on it. Okay? And I want you to call me on it, because it means a lot to me to be as factual, as accurate as possible. And if I've made an error, I will always correct it. Always correct it if I can. If it's already, in hardcover or something like that, like I can't go back and take something out of the downloads for Vimeo, because you guys have rented them and bought them, so I can't. Those are done. They're cemented, because I have to keep that up, because you bought that. So that's why I'm gonna put it on maybe Amazon Video on Demand, not Amazon Prime. Forget that. Amazon Video on Demand, where you buy it just like you buy it on Vimeo. After I make sure that everything is good. And so far, so good. You guys don't know how many times I've had to watch it to correct errors. Okay. So anyway, so that's kind of a very telling thing to say at the 11th anniversary of the Michael Jackson trial. So thank you, Jafar, for that quote. All right. There's more stuff I have for you guys, okay? Because I'm just rambling on. Okay. There is, that our Michael Jackson Trial and Triumph of the King of Pop got distributed to China. China has over 1 billion people, right? I never got a penny out of that distribution. Never got a penny. Never got a penny. I got ripped off, guys. All right. There was a company called MVD. Okay, and I never got a penny from it. Never got a penny from it, and never got any accounting either. And it was distributed in other countries too, in which I never got paid. Never got any accounting records or anything from it. MVD. Okay, so anyway, but in China, there's things that's going on in China, and I want to show you guys this guy's account. Okay, this is his Twitter account, and he's been doing some really good Michael stuff. Okay, it's right there. And oh, I can't do music. Oh no. I have to turn it off, because on Facebook, if you play music, they'll mute you. All right, so anyway, that's that. And he does some other stuff. It's really cute stuff. And here there's a statue going up in China, and here is in a subway, a China subway, they've done this big mural for him in China. So good things are happening in a very positive way in China. And on this here, Paris, here she talks about how Michael he was happiest when he was in disguise. Okay, guys, he was happiest. That's what she says. He was happiest when he was in disguise in that interview. So I just wanted to give this account some props, okay? And I believe that with the distribution, and I don't know how widely spread it was distributed in China, but I know it had to pass a censorship board, and it did. It took them months to get it to pass a censorship board, because China censors everything. So the Chinese government, the Chinese censorship board, which is probably a government agency, approved my documentary, Michael Jackson, The Trial and Triumph of the King of Pop. And I would probably say that this helped for people in China to know about Michael Jackson's innocence. Okay, so, and if people want to worry about why I don't distribute, unless it's really something solid and good, or as far, like I told you guys, for the Alive docu-series, well, the Alive trilogy, I got, and Prisoner of Fame, I've gotten contracts that I haven't signed, because once you sign it over, you have no rights. None, and they may not ever pay you. Okay, they may not ever pay you a penny. So that's why people like to get their what's it called, when you first sign, you get your signing bonus, you get money up front. That's probably the only money you'll get. So that's why people push for big signing bonuses up front, because there's so many tricks in accounting that you just might not ever get paid. All right. So we thank King Yang for being absolutely positive, Michael Jackson. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, I got more stuff. All right, so we're going to go to something that Prince Jackson did. And I'm glad, because I do believe that they need to be, right now with all the Black Lives Matter and us getting rid of white supremacy and us getting rid of trying to establish a world, at least a country of more equality, to where people, because of the color of their skin, doesn't get to start way back in the back, or people, because of the color of their skin, get to start way in the front. Okay, we all should be treated equally and have an equal opportunity. So I guess Prince right now, he's participating. I'll let him tell you. Okay, this is Prince's Instagram here.
Hey everyone. I was really inspired by the power of initiative I saw on Instagram, taken by these two incredible trailblazing women, Lovey and Bose, who are called Share the Mic, where people offer up their platform to a friend or a colleague in an effort to continue the share and spread of vital information, education, and life experiences. So starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I'm going to be giving my account over to someone who inspires me and many other people as well. His name is Trell Thomas, and his work starts from career beginnings at NBC to the historical Obama presidential campaign of 2008. Trell has a great appreciation for sharing narratives of diverse communities and bringing stories of excellence to the forefront through various events that he curates and hosts. Trell's mission is to empower people of color and spread positivity through Black Excellence. He is the founder of Black Excellence Brunch, Friend Friday, and Share Black Stories Live, which are positive spaces to uplift the Black community, celebrating their individual and collective excellence. I really hope you all tune in tomorrow.
Thank you, Prince.
Hey,
okay, all right. So I think that's great, right? That's wonderful, right? So you go to Trail World, right? And you want to see, oh, who's this guy? You know, you want to know who he is, right? And so here he is right here. Okay. This is his account, Black Excellence. He doesn't have a lot of followers right now, but he's doing great things, right? And so you just want to know about him. Who is Prince promoting? Wow, great, wonderful. Wow, I'm glad to see them. So here he is with Beyonce's mama, okay, Tina Knowles. And I think he's up here with Tina Knowles. There's another picture I thought I saw with him and Tina Knowles. Okay, well, also, if you keep scrolling down, you see him like with a Moors cap. Where is it? Where is that picture with him? And it's not that long ago. Okay, where is the Moors cap? Where is he? Why does he keep doing this? Oh God, I hate that it does stuff like this. Got Michelle Obama here. And where's him with that Moors cap? Okay, well anyway, I'm gonna tell you about Tina Knowles. Tina Knowles and her husband, there he is with Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mama. Okay, they have here in North Hollywood, California, and I've been there. There he is again with Tina Knowles, and I've been to their Waco Theater out here, which is really, really great, and they do a lot of things for young artists, young people. There's he is with the Moors hat, right? We're gonna get to the Moors hat in a second, and there he is again, that same picture. And she does a lot of great stuff. So, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna, you know, rent their theater out or not. Is that him with another Moors cap on? And there's more. Hold on. There's more. Let me go back down here and hopefully it doesn't keep blinking. So, and Beyonce, Michelle Obama last night on the BET Awards, she gave Beyonce an award too, which I think is just great. So this guy has a lot, and then look at this, another Moors cap, okay? And then we have, there's more pictures of him with Moors caps. Hold on. I know there is, I know there is, I know there is. I saw it, I saw it, I saw it, I saw it, I swear to God I saw it. Because he was talking about Ahmaud Arbery, the one that was shot and killed by the police. Well, anyway, that picture is somewhere, and you guys are probably like, Pearl, you passed it. Okay, where is it? Well, anyway, I showed you a couple of them, and he has more pictures with Moors caps, okay? So we know, and that's Beyonce with a Moors cap. Okay, that's Beyonce. I didn't even realize it until I looked again. That's Beyonce with the Moors cap. And you guys all know that who is promoting the heck out of the Moors history is Peter Michael Bobby. Okay? Peter Michael Bobby is Moors out. Is this another Moors thing? You know, and I talk about the Moors in my book, The Climate. I believe I do, because I ran across that. I just like being an African, you know, and I love the rich history of my ancestors from Africa and from Western Africa. But anyway, but if you're into the Moors thing, great. And so it's kind of funny that Prince would choose someone that has representation of the Moors, right? I'm just saying. Thank you, Kellen. Thank you, Kellen, for pointing it out. Thank you, Kellen. All right. So let's see. There is more. I know I got more stuff. I know I got something else to show. This one. This one. Okay. Now, last week I told you guys about Travis Payne, who was one of Michael's dancers and choreographers, right? And Travis loves Michael, beyond a doubt. Okay, he's a big supporter of Michael, and if you don't like it, he'll tell you screw you. Okay, and so he did an interview, and one of the guys' name is Mikhail, and the other one's name is Marissa, I think. And they did an interview on the 25th, I believe, in celebration. So they interviewed Travis Payne, and I did a portion of it in my last live, where Travis was almost saying he was a believer. Well, I know Michael's here because he keeps doing this and keeps doing that. Well, anyway, there's more to this interview, and somebody sent it to me. I can't remember. Oh, I think she told me not to mention her name, who sent it to me. But there's more to this interview, okay, with Travis, and we're going to talk about it on the other side.
Things that I've never
seen, and there's an account on Instagram called This Is It Tour. And I saw footage of our last night, and
The
Michael
last night.
leaving the Staples Center in the hallway. And I was like, I've never seen that. So it was obviously the security camera footage. And it was amazing. And I was like, wow, that was really the last night. That was actually the last video footage of him. And I'm going to find it right now. And it brought me to tears. I was like, wow. So those kind of things let me know that Michael is still very much here with us in spirit, because he always uncovers something else, to keep, I suppose, letting us know, that he's with us. So I want to find this piece. It was so beautiful. Let's see. But the Instagram is called This Is It Tour. It's all underscored. And there's a lot of beautiful images here. And what blows me away is like, whoa, you have this footage. I've never even seen it before. We made a movie about it. So it's like, it's like, oh my God, how did that even, wait, what? Okay. But it was just so lovely. Let me see if I can, where is it? But like even this, I hadn't seen that until recently. The photographer.
What you mean? That's part of they don't care about us.
Images, but like some of those things I just hadn't ever released because.
But you had a roving camera.
I gotta find it. I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
Okay, he had a roving camera.
A few times.
So there were 11 cameras in This Is It for rehearsal.
But,
it was This Is It was never supposed to be a concert series. It was always supposed to be a movie. Because there were 10 plus Travis had one.
It's like this is obviously.
I wonder if they've confiscated it from
someone who's
him.
very close to the production, because I'm looking at like even my notes, on the.
He's looking for the picture. Wait, you guys.
But that kind of stuff.
Wait for it. Wait for it, guys. Wait for it.
It's always such a welcome surprise, to see a piece of footage or a picture or, just anything. I think it's just lovely. That keeps us connected to Michael. Anything. It's fine. I can't see it for now. Right now.
His name is Mikhail Dancer. And I think this was Michael Jackson Events.
Let's see.
You guys watch this. Where Travis been? Or is he giving us a wink, wink, nod, nod? Where has he been? Come on, Travis.
Let's see.
He's looking for it. He's like me, looking for the footage. Wasn't quite prepared.
Ah, there it is.
He found it.
Yeah, so,
okay, watch this, guys.
It was from PWMMJ Peru, who's another wonderful, Michael-verse person.
No
okay,
music.
why not? No music, okay.
Because Facebook is very strict with the music sounds, and if you think that's music, they will cut the live stream. Unfortunately, that's why we've not been playing music today.
Do you see him in the cape?
See that?
That's Michael leaving. He's going to his car. I think that's the last footage that exists of him. So there it is again. It's starting again. See, he's in the big cape.
Never saw this.
Me either. Until yesterday. Yeah. So that's the account. He's always so wonderful to me and sends so many pictures and videos and yeah. But there's a few out there who just have these gems, these wonderful gems of information that definitely continue to inspire me and just give me
All right. Where have they been? That footage was released during the Catherine Jackson versus AEG live trial by Catherine's attorney. Okay? By Brian Panish. Okay? It's an exhibit in their trial. Okay? What year was that? 2013, 2014 trial? Okay, somebody look it up. It's somewhere around there. Footage been out. It's in my Alive 2, Alive 3. It's been out. Okay, that's Michael in a Grim Reaper cape. Okay, now what's new, you guys? What's new? Dun-dun-dun-dun, is Michael left. That was the last video footage of him. And what does Grim Reaper represent? Death. That's from Michael. That is from Michael wearing the Remember the Time cape. Okay, where he disappears, right? And then he reappears. So Michael is telling us, I'm getting ready to disappear and I'm getting ready to fake my death because death is imminent. All right. You guys, people want to call us believers crazy. No, we're not. We are very well researched. We are the most dedicated fans in the fan base because we check and we verify and we see everything, right? And we put it together. That is a death hoax clue. Now, I knew about the footage, but I thought that was Michael arriving to the Staples Center. I didn't know that was Michael leaving the Staples Center. And Travis is saying that this is the last footage that we have of the alive Michael Jackson. Now, we have footage of the cars coming home on the wee early morning hours of the 25th at like 12:30 or 1 o'clock, somewhere in there, right? On the 25th, right after midnight, right? But we don't see him get out of the car. We just see the cars driving up. He's saying that this is the last footage of Michael in a Grim Reaper cape. Come on now. Come on. The Remember the Time cape where he disappears. He's telling you, I'm going to fake my death tomorrow. Okay? That is so good. So that's got to be in Alive 5. So we got to put that in Alive 5. I already put that in my notes. Travis in that. So does Travis know? Does he know? Okay. Grim Reaper. Okay. Grim Reaper definition. Let's look at Grim Reaper definition. I already put it in. I already put this in Alive 2 or 3, one of them. Okay, you guys got to watch them, right? You got to watch Alive. Okay. The Grim Reaper represents death. Okay, this is one definition of the Grim Reaper. I'm going to read to you guys. Okay. The Grim Reaper represents death, a personification of death in the form of a cloaked skeleton wielding a large scaffold. Okay, Grim Reaper cape. All right, he can't have the scaffold. My God, that would have been too telling. So he wore the cape. Death is frequently imagined as a personification force in some mythologies. A character known as the Grim Reaper causes the victim's death by coming to collect that person's soul. It means that death is near. Death is near. Okay? Grim Reaper. Let me put in here. Death is near. Okay? Death, because that's the definition I used in the Alive trilogy. Death is near. Okay? Let's show you guys. Okay, Grim Reaper. Okay, near death. Okay, some individuals describe the Grim Reaper at the foot of their bed or during a near-death experience. Okay, and we're gonna go to Taj Jackson. We're gonna go from that segue real smooth into Taj Jackson and his watch-along story. Okay, story. Michael did watch-alongs, okay, because Michael Bobby, who I believe is Michael Jackson, using the decoy Bobby Anderson, period. That's the only way it all makes sense. So that's the only way it all makes sense, is that Michael's using Bobby Anderson as his decoy, okay, because we don't see who's on the phone talking to us and who's posting. We just see pictures of another guy that it shows pictures that's in collaboration with what he does. It's easy to do. Easy to have a decoy. You guys saw the decoy, that Michael's real decoy that I showed you at the end of Alive 4? I show you that Michael used decoys. Okay, so why wouldn't he use a decoy in the fake death? Okay, we are going to go to Taj Jackson. Okay, let me tell you the story. So Peter and I, Okay, and you got to remember January 15, 2012. I'm going to drill that home. An alleged victim and alleged date, drill that home, right? He would, in 2012, he taught me how to do a watch along. He said, let's watch, I think he wanted me to watch, the first thing we did was R. Kelly. He had a series, an ongoing series or something, and him and I watched it together. Unfortunately, I had to stop watching with him because we got word that Cecil's brother had died. So I said, I have to go now, I have to go. And he was like, now? Right now? And I was like, yeah, I gotta go, and then Cecil told me that his brother had died in Japan. Unfortunately, and rest your soul, rest your soul, rest your soul, rest your soul. But anyway, that was our first watch along. And then we would watch movies together. We would count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we would press play. And one of his sound would be on or my sound would be on, and we would watch movies together. Then during the Catherine versus AEG live trial, Debbie Rowe testified. And she testified that her and Michael would watch movies while on the phone, right? They'd be on the phone and they would have the same movie on and they would watch it together. Okay, and then they would discuss it after it or make little comments or whatever. Because Michael, a lot of times he couldn't be with his friends. He couldn't be with certain people because he was on the road or whatever. And he loves the phone, loves that telephone, loves the telephone. And now he loves the internet, loves it. And anybody who thinks Michael wouldn't be on the internet is insane. Okay, everybody's on the internet. And he doggone would be because it's a great way for him to hide who he truly is. So that brings us to Taj's watch along. Okay. So we know last week that his watch along was Life on Death Row, right? And we learned what that was, and that made it to a live 4. So you guys got to watch a live 4 for that analysis. Okay. Now, this one, The Mission. Okay. Taj says Michael loved this one, watched it with them several times. It's amazing stories. It's another episode. Steven Spielberg did it. And it's about, somebody escaping death. It's about somebody escaping death. Come on now. Come on. Come on. He's given us another one. 2 in a row. 2 in a row. One comes back to life. And this one, he escapes death because he believed in the power of the mind. And it was the power of the mind that saved this person's life in the episode of The Mission. It's with Kevin Costner and Kiefer Sutherland and some other people. It's really good. Okay. I watched it. Okay. This guy escapes death. He had an imminent death. Imminent death. He was gonna die. And he had the power in his mind to create something that would save his life so that he would not die. Okay. So that he would not die. Henceforth to Pseudocide. The name of my first e-movie book, which is 115,000 words. You guys, please, it's 10 years old. Okay? Please read it. It's really good. The links are just extra. So if all links don't work, then they don't work. But the book, it's survivable without the links. But in the Pseudocide book, it's called, Did Michael Jackson Fake His Death to Save His Life? Okay? Did Michael Jackson fake his death to save his life? Yes. Now we know that Michael had haters, he had stalkers, he had people that wanted to put him in jail, people that wanted to murder him because he wore a bulletproof vest. Why wouldn't he fake his death? To escape his haters. I've gotten some haters, and believe me, they don't let go unless you do something to stop them and make them let go, because they don't have it in them to stop hating. I am bringing good news to the fan base that you no longer have to grieve. This is good news. But we have to be like we're bad guys. That's not right. We're bringing good news. We're bringing you good information. And if people haven't watched my Alive trilogy, Alive Quartet, Alive docu-series, then they don't know what they're missing. This is some good stuff. This is some really super good stuff. And you guys are wonderful. So let's see if I went through all my my notes. Let's see if Ola Ray, Teresa Gillum. Thank you so much, Teresa Crabtree. Gilliam, thank you so much for the card. I had it. Thank you so much for the card and the cars. I had it on my desk. Now I don't know where I put it. Oh man, my desk is so messy. I don't have it, but I thank you for the card that you sent me. And the Panani cards, is that what they're called? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. But thank you so much. 77 people are in here. Great, 77. Thank you so much for the cards. And yep, she told me, she just wrote in one of the comments that Ola Ray was at Forest Lawn. And I like Ola Ray. At the Scream event in the VIP section, Ola and I hung out. You know, we hung out, we had fun, we talked, you know, it was fun. It was fun in the VIP section. And I know people were like, Pearl, the death hoax lady? She's here in the VIP? What? You know what I mean? In Papa Joe's memorial, I attended, you know? So we don't have to be afraid, because the people who know Michael faked his death, they know he faked his death. You don't need to fear them. You know, I show you, you know, there's movies about people dying all the time, but not escaping death and not coming back to life. So 2 out of 2 movies that Taj has recommended have that in them. He might change next time. I don't know, you know. But the only person that's going to come out and say Michael faked his death is Michael. Okay, that as far as what I'm saying. And Michael's been telling us in so many ways, in so many clues, in so much information. You know, Prince is going to pick somebody to give his account over to that has so many Moore's hats on their Instagram. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, guys. I think I went through all my notes, and I thank you guys. One last thing. When you see my promotion for Alive 4, please press share or retweet or comment and spread the word, because you know Cecil and I have to be off work at least 3 months. 3 months. 3 months, maybe 3 to 4 months, between 3 and 4 months, in order to be able to do this. Okay, to do an Alive 4, it takes 700-800 hours to do, and we're working all day, really, really, really hard, because I know it has to be the best product that I can do. So if you guys help me do that, I can maybe Cecil and I can afford to stay off work and be able to produce Alive 5. Which I want to, because there's so much stuff that I still haven't told you guys about. So I thank you guys so much, and I thank Travis for the... How do you not see that, Travis? Come on. Michael and the Grim Reaper cape. Come on. And that was the last footage of Michael. So he's telling you, I'm dying tomorrow. Fake dying. Fake. 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 Okay, just like the symbol. Oh, I have one more great new clue, and I don't think I'm going to tell you guys. I got to leave some surprises for Alive 5. But I still, you know, I've picked apart the death photos, which are so faked and so obviously Photoshopped, filled and riddled with mistakes and errors. And, oh, God, I found one more. One more. I found another one. Another, oh, my God, with the death photos, okay, that I will put in Alive 5. Plus a lot more stuff in Alive 5. A lot more stuff in Alive 5. So anyway, guys, go to my website, Michael Jackson Insider, as well, and .com, and you can link to all my projects. And I'm thinking about doing something special for you guys. I'm not sure that I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet. I got to kind of balance it out. Cecil and I are going to start working on the commercial. So it's 70 of you guys in here, so I'm going to leave with the good number 7 here, you guys. 71, perfect. 7 and 1s. I tell you guys about Michael's favorite numbers, 1s and 7s, 7s and 1. Okay, I love you guys, and I will talk to you next time.